Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to my weekend Facebook Live, which I usually also transfer to my YouTube channel. If you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, I will urge you, please subscribe, share, and comment. My name is Francisca. I am a certified health and life coach. I am a former educator who has taught ESL, English as a Second Language, and French for over 20 years in the United States, in Canada, and China, from middle school to university levels. I am the author of 4 books, and I am also a speaker with a DTM, a Distinguished Toastmasters designation. Today I'm going to do part 2 of should you charge your family members for services rendered. The reason why I am doing a part 2 is somebody called me and we had a long discussion about it, and I said, okay, it seems as though people need more information. So I'm going to shed more light. So that is why there is a part 2 of the discussion which I began yesterday. So, while charging family members for services rendered is a personal decision and can vary based on individual circumstances, here are 20 reasons why someone might choose to charge their family members. 1. Professionalism. Treating family members like clients can maintain a level of professionalism in your interactions. 2. Clear expectations. Charging establishes clear expectations about the value of your time and services. Time is money. Important. Number 3. Financial stability. If you need financial support, charging family members can help cover your expenses. If your family members are working, why shouldn't they charge you? Why shouldn't you charge them? Number 4, avoiding resentment. Charging can prevent feelings of resentment that may arise if your efforts are taken for granted. Number 5, mutual respect. Charging can foster a sense of mutual respect for each other's time and skills. 6. Recognition of expertise. If the services require a specialized skill set, charging acknowledges your expertise. 7. Setting boundaries. Charging can help set boundaries and prevent family members from taking advantage of your generosity. Number 8, equal contribution. Charging ensures that each party contributes fairly to the exchange of goods or services. Number 9, professional standards. If you are providing professional services, charging family members aligns with industry standards. Number 10, teaching responsibility. Charging family members can teach them the value of responsibility and financial transactions. 11, encouraging independence. Charging encourages family members to be more independent and self-reliant. Number 12, avoiding dependency. Charging helps prevent family members from becoming overly dependent on your assistance. I will share a story. A few years back, about 10 years ago, a former co-worker shared us this story, and I never forgot. She said that she's an only child and she stayed at home. When it was time for her to go to college, her parents said that because you are an only child. We don't want you to go out of the city. We want you to go to college locally. On one condition, you can stay at home, but you need to pay rent. So the girl said, I need to pay rent. The father said, yes, we want you to pay rent. You'll stay at home. All we're going to charge you is $500, which includes utilities and everything. Because if you were to go out of the city to college, you will still have to pay rent. So you might as well just pay rent to your family and be at home very comfortably. So guess what? She went to college. She did a bachelor's degree in 4 years and did her master's degree another 2 years. So that was 6 years. So after the 6 years that she had finished now her master's degree, she told her parents that she's about to get married. So her father said, congratulations, you have bought your own home. She said, what do you mean? All the rent that you paid for the 6 years while you were going and doing your bachelor's and your master's, your mother and I saved that money for a down payment for your first home. The daughter said, Mom, you know about this all along? She said, yes, but you never said anything. No, we're not going to tell you, because if we tell you that, the first man you meet, you're going to tell them, oh, we're going to have a house right away. She jumped up, hugged her father, hugged her mother. And even during that time, she was late once for her rent. And her father said, I'm going to charge you $20 for late fee. And the daughter said, I am your daughter. I'm your landlord. If you don't pay the $20, I'll take it out of your allowance. So he gave her back all the money back, including the $20 late fee. Now, he didn't give it to her so that she will not go and squander the money. He found a real estate agent, and they found a home for her and her husband. So that's how she got her first house. She was paying rent to teach her responsibility. Okay, good. So, number 13 is financial planning. Charging can contribute to your overall financial planning and stability. 14, encouraging fairness. Charging promotes a sense of fairness and equity in family relationships. 15, protecting your time. Charging can be a way to protect your time and ensure you are compensated for your efforts. Number 16, preventing exploitation. Charging may deter family members from taking advantage of your willingness to help. I'll give you another example. I know of somebody who had a 10-year-old boy. He's now 18. He said, Dad, I would like an iPad. And the iPad cost $300. Was it $300 or $150? I can't remember the price. The father said, you are only 10 years old and you want an iPad for $150? And the child said, yes, Dad, all the students in my class own iPads. The father said, well, I don't care about what all the students own in your class. I don't know how the parents treat their children with their money. I will not pay $150 for a laptop. For an iPad, I'm sorry. So if you want this iPad, you have to work for it. And the child said, Dad, I'm only 10. I said, I know you're only 10. This is what we're going to do. I will strike a deal with you. We're going to go to all the neighbors on the street, and you're going to do odd jobs, like you're going to mow the lawn, you're going to wash their dishes or something, and with the money they give you, you're going to give it to me, and I'll buy you the iPad. He said, okay. So the father knocked on the doors of each of the neighbors. They were all friends, and he told them. And as they gave him the odd jobs to mow the lawn, the father watched him as well as the owner of the house. And he was mowing the lawn. I said, Dad, I did not know it was so hard to earn money. He said, so now you appreciate it. So after he mowed the lawn and he did other odd jobs, it took him about a month to do it because he did that on weekends. When he got the money now, he sat down with his son and said, "What did you learn from this?" He said, "Dad, I learned that it is hard to earn money. And two, I learned new skills. And Dad, thank you so much. This is a lesson learned." From that day, that child works during the summer for extra money. The parent does not give the children allowance. They have to work for their pocket allowance in the summertime. So, number 18, encouraging appreciation. Charging for services can lead to a greater appreciation for the assistance provided. Number 19, valuing your work. Charging reflects the value you place on your time, skills, and effort. 20, creating a business mindset. If you're providing services as part of a business or side venture, charging family members aligns with a business mindset. Now, remember, these reasons are not universally applicable, and the decision to charge family members should be based on individual circumstances and the nature of the relationships involved. So, communication and transparency are essential when implementing such arrangements. So, to conclude, should you charge a family member? I would say yes, but it depends on the situation. There are always exceptions to the rule. If the person is retired and they're living on a small pension and you have a service, then you can provide it without any charge. Another option, if you don't want to charge them, do trade by barter. I know one of my friends told me that he lost weight, and I said, "How did he lose weight?" He met a doctor, a holistic doctor, who helped him to lose weight, and in turn, he helped the doctor with his video editing. So it was trade by barter. So I had to elaborate more on this topic. If you have any comments, please jot them down below. And thank you very much for listening. I am tuning in from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, and have a good evening, wherever you might be watching in and listening into. Have a very powerful and prosperous week ahead. See you next Saturday. Bye for now.